children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may be well with you and you may live long on the earth. In my own life, when I was a teenager, you might be shocked to hear this, but in my teenagehood, when you start to try to establish your own independence, my brother and I, who we were close in age, we kind of found ourselves starting to kind of sneak around our parents a bit and be a little kind of dishonest about what we were doing when we were going out with our friends. And even, I'm embarrassed to say, kind of lying to our parents. And it was very interesting because I remember, and it was my brother who initiated this. He said to me one day, he says, listen, Mom and Dad, they're so good to us. We have good parents. And here we are lying to them, sneaking around them. And he said to me, you know what? I think we need to stop doing this. I think we need to be honest with Mom and Dad about what we're doing. So, I'm not joking. We sat down with our parents and we said to them, listen, we need to be honest with you about the parties we've been going to and what's been going on in some of these parties, because, we've been giving you the impression that we're doing the most, it's 100% innocent, whatever, and it's teenager parties. And so we said to our parents, listen, we don't want to be lying to you and sneaking around to you. So it was partly, we wanted to make a deal with our parents. We said, listen, this is the deal. We will be honest to you about what we're doing, where we're going, who we're with, and even what's going on at these parties. But we're hoping you can not be too strict with us because we're teenagers, We're not going to be playing with Tonka trucks or, G.I. Joes. We're teenagers. And so our parents said, good. Yeah, we're cool with that. And from that moment on, we were honest with our parents about what we were doing and what was going on. And the consequence was only once there was a party we wanted to go to. We were honest with our parents, particularly our dad, about the party. And he said, no, you're not going. And we were like, ooh, we really wanted to go. Our friends are going to be there. And we were angry, but we made the deal. And we were mature enough to keep it. We didn't go to the party. We found out the next Monday at school it was a bad party. We were glad we weren't there. And we're so glad somehow our dad had the wisdom on this. It's the one party he wouldn't let us go to. Now, this moment for my brother and I, when we told our parents we were going to be honest with them, it was a watershed in our lives. Because remember, the promise is so that it may go well for you, so that it may go well for you and you may live long on earth. And for me personally, I'm sure it was the same with my brother, there was just a new freedom and peace, not only external, but inside. Do you know what it feels like to be lying to your parents? It doesn't feel good inside. You know it's wrong. You know the relationship, you're doing something very wrong. And to make the shift from stopping to lie to your parents to starting to be honest with them, like I said, inside, there was a whole new freedom. And this translated into all the other areas of my life. A lot of teenagers, they struggle with stuff, different, sins or whatever. And oftentimes I tell them, start respecting your parents and honoring your parents and see how this struggle goes. There's something, I do believe there's something about honoring your parents that sets you free.